Good morning! It's officially day 2 in Londra. We just finished some breakfast. We're up early, 6 a.m. we're up, and 7:41 we're heading out the door. Anyway, we're about to go head into into London, like proper, and first stop today is some afternoon tea at 9:30 a.m. It's gonna be really cool. It is. I'm really excited. We had to book the table in advance and they only had time slots at 9:15 or 9:30, so but it's gonna be super cool. So let's go. Our booking's at 9:30, 9:21. He told us to arrive 15 minutes early. We arrived 15 minutes early and he's like, oh yeah, we're opening in like 5 minutes. I'm trying to figure out because there was a booking time for 9:15. If we would have got that, like, oh, maybe nobody booked that early, so they're like, oh, we can open up later today.
Are you gonna reach out? You can do it.
You can do it. You want to think about something. Think about.
And now reach out and touch the one symbol. Hold it there. And the drink. Well done. Keep going. You are doing most excellent.
Do the same thing. You gotta think about something that makes you super happy, okay? Leave it around a couple times, thinking about it.
Are you ready?
Whenever you're ready, go poke it.
Brilliant! Again, we have got some powerful wizards here today.
Hey friends, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do a voiceover for the vlog today. After the boys finished doing their magic and getting their mocktails from the little unicorn, we headed upstairs to our table.
They wake up. Wake up.
Oh!
Brilliant! There we go. Someone's got to do it over here.
This afternoon tea is really great if you've got kids because it's super interactive and the kids had a lot of fun doing their little magic, turning on and off things and using the wands to cast spells. The little finger foods that they served us during our afternoon tea were really good. I enjoyed everything that they prepared for us, so that was a plus. Like I said before, everything about this afternoon tea is interactive, so you have to figure out how to crack open the case, and inside you will find your tea leaves where you will make your own tea however you'd like to make it. The kids had a lot of fun sniffing all of the jars and figuring out what they wanted to mix together to make their own potions or tea, and it was really fun little activity for them. I think they really enjoyed it. here the boys were having a lot of fun adding in extra flavorings for their tea. They went overboard with some of them with the honey and the maple syrup, but they had a really good time with this part right here for sure. When you're making your reservations online, you can also take a moment to pre-order extra drinks, so we did that. Shots at 9 a.m. Let's get it. Me and Dad booked extra drinks. We're trying to party at 9:30 in the morning, taking shots, bro. Let's get it. Party's here.
Why leave that there for 1 second?
What is that?
Oh, you'll find
It is
out.
a magical thing that only adults can touch. Oh, sorry, going on the table now as well. Let's not set your table on fire. And this is your dragon's breath. And now, are you a fan of cinnamon?
Yeah.
Sure.
If not, you do not have to have any.
I'll take
But
a
if
little bit.
you are, we can do a little spell. Is there anyone in your life that you would particularly like to curse?
I have a couple.
Take a pinch and curse away.
Just throw it on there.
Yeah, throw it all on, yeah.
Ooh.
And the curse takes place. Now when the fire goes out, they're going to be cursed. So, let's hope it was no one at the table.
No.
Right?
Ooh, that's cool.
Don't worry about it.
Cool, that's pretty cool, huh? You trying to drink some, bro? Trying to party? Look at my man's trying to party. He's trying to party.
This one doesn't know alcohol, but he's like, he wants to try every chance he gets.
His eyes always like brighten up, like, alcohol. Let's party. Oh, they're cursed.
Curse.
They are cursed.
Top secret. I tell you, it's not gonna come true. So
That's a witch.
Well,
that's hot.
that's hot.
Say, she just light it with fire and dragon's breath.
Yeah.
Did you kiss me?
No, I would never curse you. Don't worry about it.
Alright, let's see what I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, that's it. Might turn you into a butterfly. Who knows?
Alright, she said I just gotta add this into
Yep.
water transfusion. Okay, got it.
It would be better if you didn't squeeze it.
Oh, it's 10 colors. Turn purple.
You were destroyed, but you were still.
Magic! Actually, how did that happen? I'm not thinking how. That was clear liquid.
Science.
Hmm.
pH levels. Me and Oliver learned about that like 2 weeks ago.
Perhaps.
Stop making fun.
I would drink with you, but
He's flaming hot.
mine's a little hot.
So I have your second tea
Pepper?
experience for you. So these glass bits are going to go on the base of your
9 a.m. party.
It wasn't you guys, so don't worry. In the curse.
My second tea.
You already have one?
Yeah, I made a second one. This is my second one I made.
Did you curse Ariel?
No.
I hit record right as he made that face. I don't know if I got it though.
What happened?
That one's the one that Jason had.
Oh.
So the afternoon tea making potion experience, whatever you want to call it, comes with 2 teas that you get to make. So you saw us making our first individual cups of tea with our own blends of whatever we wanted from that chest. And this one is one that they have already kind of a recipe that's already set out for you. And you get to do some fun stuff with mixing serums and with the tea and the ingredients that they provided for you. So it was pretty cute and the kids had fun mixing these as well. Why am I a witch?
So we have
Yeah, why am I a witch? Tell me again.
you're a witch because that was green.
Or did it turn green? Maybe she's the Hulk. Maybe that was the actual Hulk.
Right. Maybe.
Because Hulk's are green.
I'm always angry.
Oh, that's true.
And at the end of the experience, for keeping the dinosaur egg on top of the tree safe, they give you this little thank you, which was just this cute little, you know, what do you call it? Dry ice, yeah, aesthetic. After finishing up our afternoon tea, we made our way over to the Tower of London. We caught one of the yeoman tours when we first arrived, so that was perfect timing. It was really cool. We learned a whole lot of things, and I highly recommend you take a tour if you can catch one when you're there. It's free, and we learned a lot. It was short, like 30-40 minute thing. Alright, so we're just taking a little break, getting our feet a little rest. We've been walking a lot today. But we saw some pretty cool stuff, learned some cool things. Over there is where the crown jewels are. Couldn't film or record or take pictures in there, but it's crazy. Like the fattest, like that diamond was like
Chunky.
like probably like
a dino nugget.
that thing was huge. It's probably like that big around.
Bigger than that, I think.
Think so?
Yeah, it's huge.
It was big. I don't know. It was huge.
I was like I see you guys.
As huge as your finger?
Yeah, I think it was bigger than that.
It fit in my palm.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And me and Kyle came to the realization that the Crown Royal, the alcoholic beverage,
So what about
the bag is purple.
Tell them about the elephant.
The crowns are all purple. And we were like, oh!
No, one of the crowns were red.
Oh yeah, there were a couple red ones. There was like 3 of them maybe, or red.
Tell them about the elephant.
You want to tell them?
No.
No? Well, one of the, was that yeoman? One of the yeomen here, he was telling a story about how they used to have animals here. And they had some like crazy exotic one. Oh, they said there was a polar bear here once too.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? Yeah, polar bear.
I didn't hear about it, but I saw like a fake statue of it.
Oh, did you? Oh, I wonder
Yeah,
if...
they had statues around, I think.
Oh.
Because they had lions and tigers up in the front too, so I wonder if at one point they had lions and tigers.
Yeah, no, yeah, they definitely mentioned lions and tigers. He's like a polar bear. They even had an elephant here once. Oh, I didn't notice the statues around here. It's supposed to probably represent the animals that were once kept
There
here.
were some monkeys over there.
Oh yeah, I did see those monkeys. But he says that they didn't know how to take care of an elephant back in the day. And so they just fed it what they ate. And he says that they ate things like beer and cake. So they fed the elephant beer and cake and it died. Sad. So, oh, and then eventually like whoever the king or whatever was at the time was like, all right, let's get these animals out of here. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to take care of these animals. So they moved them down to what is now London Zoo, but it was called something different at the time. But it's now, as today currently, London Zoo. All right, I just want to say I did not know ravens were this big. I don't know if these some special kind of ravens or what, but you will see these giant ravens around the Tower of London. It is said that if the ravens leave or left, then London would fall. So all booty juice would break loose if these ravens got away, apparently back in the day. So you'll see some ravens around and their like wings are clipped because they ain't going nowhere, because they said London not falling at all, period. But yeah, anyway, we had a really cool day here. We checked out all the exhibits and the kids had a lot of fun, and yeah, so did we as the adults. Hi.
Did he get his flying powers taken?
I'm just playing. I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing. Don't mess with me. It's a wild buggy.
No, this is a bed.
All right, off the floor, baby. after the Tower of London, we went and got dinner at this Korean restaurant called Bari Bari. We didn't have reservations, so we first got turned away because they were like, sorry, we don't have any tables available until like 9 p.m. or something. But then we were waiting outside and trying to find something to eat, and the guy came back out and was like, hey, like, do you guys think you can be finished eating by 6:30? If so, like, you guys can come in and, you know, have dinner. And we were like, oh, say less. So we were seated and we ordered our food and everything. And as I was looking at the menu, I was like, dang, y'all out here scamming. They were like charging for everything. You had to pay for the kimchi. You had to pay for the lettuce. You had to pay for the mushroom. Like, you had to pay for all the things in Korea that you would normally get on the side for free with your meal. You had to pay for. And I don't know what's wrong with Oliver, but he wanted to keep trying to touch that hot grill. And I was about to fight him. Anyway, look at them doing a little jig while I talk about this overpriced soju. They wanted $18 for a bottle of soju. I was like, dang, and so soju in Korea only costs $2, baby. So this Korean restaurant was very, very expensive. But Kyle and I's beginnings, you know, our beginnings began in Korea. So it's kind of like when we have Korean food, it's kind of like us revisiting our early days in our relationship or whatever, because that's where we met and all that jazz. So Korean food is always kind of like a special thing for me and Kyle in particular because of that reason right there. So we gonna eat some Korean food when we see it, period. The food here was okay. I don't think it was really worth the price tag, but you know, it is what it is. The four of us, I think we spent about $150 on our meal. And yeah, but yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the vlog. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next video. Okay, bye.